Hello, this is Thalia Mayer from somethingtooffer.com, and this is the third video in our Roundup Post video series. Right now, I'm going to show you how to create a pinnable image to go along with the Roundup posts. And we are still working on the Bear activity resources, which I talked about before. And since I saved my images into this folder, it'll be a lot easier to create a pinnable image for my Roundup. So first, I'm going to go ahead and click on a new tab. I'm going to type in Picmonkey, and I can either select the collage button or the design button. But since I have more than one image, I know that I'm going to go ahead and click on collage. I'm going to go ahead and select all of my images to open at once to save me a little bit of time. And I know that I want to make a 5x7. And I do that by clicking this button here and then clicking on cards, and I click 5x7. And I usually start with one of these layouts that looks like that. And then I will start adding my images. If you notice there's a big huge space here, that's easily remedied by dragging an image and letting it go right there next to it. So you can squeeze more images onto your image collage than what it first appears to be. So don't fret about that. It's really, really user friendly. I'm going to just go ahead and keep kind of clicking and dragging some images around, and then I'll show you a little bit more. So this is going to be the main pinnable image for our post. So this is the easy part. You just kind of click and grab everything that you would like into your post. And if you have more images than you need, then you can, choose to not share every single image, and that's fine too. So let's see, that looks pretty good. Let's see about, okay, maybe moving it right there. Then I'm going to click over here, and this happens to be, if you click here, it'll make your background. If you notice the little black lines kind of separating, and I actually am going to get rid of all of that. Up here at spacing, I'm going to drag it to the left, and it makes 0. Okay, then I'm going to get rid of the one here. I know that my blog is not super wide, so I'm going to just keep it at a 500 by 700 image. There's two things that I can do here. I can go ahead and save this, or I can edit this. For right now, I'm going to save this image, and I'm going to say Bear activity collage, and I will show you why I'm doing this. Oops. I have dual monitor, so things are a little crazy sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to go back in here, and I know that I want to create a pinnable or a collage for just one of these categories. So for example, if I only wanted to do the teddy bear picnic, there's 4 posts. I'm going to check and see if I have those images over here. And 1, 2, 3. Let's see, I'm looking to see which ones were the picnic if I had a 4th one. That one right here. Okay, so I do. So I'm going to go over here to the left. I'm going to change my layout to square deal. Go ahead and click on square deal here. Then click up here on my images. I'm going to drag all the images that have to do with the teddy bear picnic and have those over here. Okay, and go back down here. I'm going to get rid of the spacing and any kind of, you could do transparent background, but I'm going to actually get rid of that so that all the images come together in one big lump square. I'm going to do a 650 by 650, and I'm going to go ahead and save this as teddy bear picnic collage. Okay. Oh, I don't want to save it as a ping. That's interesting. Hold on a second. I'm not sure why it's saving it as a ping. I don't want it as a ping. There we go. If you save things as a ping that don't need to be, it's a lot higher um, of your file size right here. And so that's going to tax your web hosting. Okay, so one more thing. Let's see here. I'm going to see. I don't think I saved enough images for the bear activities. Let's see if we did or not. Go in here and see. Bear math. Okay. Softy, sensory play, bear math, and button. Okay, so we have button and softy, math, and sensory play with porridge. I'm not sure what image that one was. Play. Okay, so it actually might have been this one that's up there. Okay, so we have another 650 by 650. We're going to go ahead and save that image. For some reason it's not keeping my JPEG. There we go. JPEG. Let's see. Bear and whoops, can't spell here. And on club. Okay, then this is where it really gets fun. Okay. We're gonna just say we're done with all the bear stuff. If you go up here, you want to go back to delete, go back to picmonkey.com. Now we're going to edit. This is where we add our titles. Bear activity collage. This is our main pinnable image. You want to click over here on the butterfly on the left, and this is an overlay, and this is what your title will be in. So you can just kind of find a nice little spot and drag it across. You want the width of your photo. This is the easiest way that I found to do this. Now, let's see, we could do it there. Actually, right here might work too. Not interrupting too much of the pictures. Okay, you can keep it black and slightly fade it. Or if black's too dark, change this black to white. And then again, you can slightly fade it if you would like. Click on the T's for text. Click on add text. If you have a specialized font that you like to use, you can use that. You can select theirs. Ours is Picmonkey's. Yours is any fonts that you have downloaded that it recognizes. And this, let's see, I click back over to my post. And I'm just going to copy my title. It seems to be the easiest way to do this instead of having to type everything back over. Okay, drag this a little bit. If you notice, this is a little bit wider, taller than this here. We'll just drag our little cover, maybe right there. And I can leave this black if I would like, or if I like one of the colors within the image. Okay, if this happens where your text box disappears over your overlay, move your overlay box down, the text box up for a minute, and then move your overlay back where you want it. Click within here, and if I'm going to change the font, click in this bar. You can actually grab any color from within your image. So that's really nice. If you want to match something and you don't know what the color is, say that's a green. That looks kind of neat. It might show up pretty good. I'm going to center this again. Center this. Do a little sinker. Okay, then we're dragging it back over here. And then one last thing you're going to want to do, click on the butterfly and then your own image. If you have a watermark saved, I recommend saving it on your desktop and always watermarking your images somehow, somewhere. I'm going to just put mine right there. It's fine. And then I'm going to save this one more time before I put this into my post. Now it kicks me back out. I'm going to go back in here. I can just put it in my basic folder. Yes, I want to replace because it is an actual new image. I don't care about the old image now. Okay, so go ahead and click into your post, add media. You're going to upload files, select file, grab your pinnable collage, and then I'm actually going to put the title here, and it was still saved from when I did my image editing. Now I'll still add some words here above my image, and I typically add a more line underneath the image, which will make people click into my post a little longer. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this helps.